This is an informational video on theories. We're going to go through 4 different theories: contingency leadership theory, continuum theory, path goal leadership theory, leadership substitutes theory, and which theory is best for my organization. Contingency leadership theory pushes leaders to conform to leadership style depending on what situation they're dealing with. So they have to be able to adapt a lot of different leadership styles to each situation. They have to understand the situations that are going on in the first place and then be able to make good decisions on what style is going to best help that situation. The outcomes, if they're able to do each leadership style, might be more significant, and the outcomes might be better because that leadership style helped that situation the best. So let's learn this leadership theory better by looking at this model that kind of explains it. So you could either be people or task oriented, and if you balance them out, you'd be able to be a better leader by balancing people and the tasks that need to be done. What's the good and bad about this theory for my workplace? If you haven't mastered all those leadership styles, you won't be able to implement this theory in the first place as a leader. The different styles you'd have to implement are autocratic, democratic, transformative, hands-off, relationship-driven, and environmental leadership styles. So you can, the guidance for each goal will change, and that could be confusing as a leader and an employee. For the employees, they won't get used to doing the same thing, so each new situation could be confusing on the steps they need to do, and then the leader has to come up with that each time. It is good if you do understand all these leadership implementations, and it might help them get used to change, and there's a lot of different other good reasons. So now we have the continuum theory, the second theory we're talking about. So it helps managers let teams make their own decisions. Then the teams are more willing to buy into what they're going to do. And managers could still have full control during the whole process, or have less control and give some of that control to the employees. Leaders can change how they react and adapt their leadership style to that. Managers can let the employees know the decisions they've made, and then the group could have a choice to make a decision about it, or the leader can give the power to the team and let them make better decisions. Here is a model of the continuum theory model to let us learn the theory better. So if the leader is more strict or task-oriented, they would use more of the left side of the theory model. So they'd be telling or selling their decisions to the employees. And so the employees would have a lot less decision making. Or on the right side of the model, the employees would get to have a lot more power, and the leader would have less. So the leader would be delegating or sharing their responsibilities a lot more if they were using the right side of the model. Why I've decided continuum theory isn't the best for my workplace, although it does have some benefits. If subject matter experts aren't giving the leaders all the info, the leaders aren't going to make good decisions because they don't have all the info to make good decisions from. You need to make sure that the theory is going to work for the whole mission or structure of the company, and because it works for one department doesn't mean it's going to work for all the departments. And then you might be able to do change management in the beginning, but then you can't keep the process of keeping the change management to follow through all the way to the end to succeed. And then also, if managers don't all agree, then the theory won't work in the first place. Now we're going to talk about path goal leadership theory. This is when leaders make a decision. They announce what their goals will be. employees or leaders come up with the problems that are going on during the situation, the leader can adapt 4 different leadership styles to the problems and the whole goal. These leadership styles are task-oriented, supportive, or same-level leadership. Leader gives permission to the employees, or leader just directs. So the leader strives for the employees to be happy with this situation, even that they're also helping lead. So we have the path goal leadership theory model here. So you can see the same kind of steps as we learned before and how the theory works. The leader is deciding what goals to do based off decisions they made. They see problems and try to figure out how to fix the problems. They provide support by helping the employees with any problems they have going on, whether it's resources or deciding how to best fix a problem. And then they adapt their style, maybe to task-oriented to get more results done at work, to what's going on. So path goal leadership theory and why it's going to work in my workplace. Even if there's some negatives, the positives outweigh all the other theories we've talked about. So the negatives, sometimes it's hard to apply. Managers are micromanaging. They don't give good directions. The leaders keep adjusting their different leadership styles when they should only pick one. And it's hard to implement. So the good things about it that I think that will work for each of my departments is the employees understand the goal. The employees are happy because they understand what's going on and they just want to get it done to make it happen. They have clear directions. They're now motivated. The leader is flexible in picking that one leadership style that they're going to use. And the employees are able to make choices as well that makes them motivated. Why path goal leadership theory is the best for my workplace. The leader at the workplace is going to implement a certain leadership style, and we can do all these 4 styles that we've already learned in my workplace. So everybody already knows the styles, they just need to implement them. The employees will see the goal, buy in, and help even during difficult times. Change management might help with change management in the future. The leaders are flexible and already know how to give good directions. Both the employees and leaders will be supportive of each other, and that will just build better teams. So the 4th theory we're going to talk about is leadership substitutes theory. This does not require a leader all the time. And then other people can step in for the leader. Sometimes the employees can run things without anybody leading. The leader has less of a relationship with the employees. Hopefully they're checking in with them. And then employees see that they might not always need a manager around to make every single little decision. Leaders see they don't always need to step in. This is a model for this theory. And then these are the positives and negatives. These are different quotes we have on a few of the theories. One for leadership contingency theory, one for the goal paths theory, and one for substitutes. These are the references for those quotes. And these are the references for each model of all 4 theories. So now we've understood this informational video. We've learned all 4 theories, and we know which theory is best for our company and why.